This is Nick Gandara.
And Travis Peters.
You watching This Is 50.com. CyBoard was kind of a side project for us. We were overseas looking at some other manufacturers for another product that we're launching. It's a champagne company. And when we were out there, we stumbled across a manufacturer that was manufacturing a different model of these. And so we went to the manufacturer and we kind of tweaked up what they already had going. And the CyBoard was then born.
We actually saw some people in China using this on the streets of China. It actually looked completely different, looked nothing like what we have here today. And we saw an opportunity to take that product, redevelop it, rebrand it, remarket it, and make something better, take it to the States. As soon as we saw it, we looked at each other and said, this is the next biggest thing, for sure.
It's just so cool, man. You know, you can go up to 10 miles per hour, you can fly by. You know, if you're going to the market down the street 2 blocks away, if you're living in the city, you know, that's like a 15-minute walk. On this thing, it's about 5 minutes.
Especially if you look at the traffic in China, it's very similar to New York City. So you have people whipping around cars and cabs and getting to where they need to be fast. So there's sensors on the front and the back of the foot pads that sense micro movements. So you don't even really need to lean which way that you want to go. You sort of think about it, and it's very intuitive, and it reacts to your body's micro movements. There's also a gyroscope in the center here that keeps it aligned and keeps it balanced while you're standing on it.
Roughly, it's been about a year now since we first got our hands on it and since we tweaked it up. The latest model is this red one right here. We're actually working on another one. It's the CyBoard 2.0 that we're trying to launch by Christmas. That one's going to be a lot different. It's going to have a different look, and it's also going to have a few extras. We're looking into Bluetooth speaker capability and whatnot. Well, my biggest advice I would give would just be, if you believe in your product, then go as hard as possible on it.
Never give up, for sure. I mean, we failed a lot of times before we came to this product and this success. So I think never giving up got us to this $1 million a month in sales.
We have a warehouse. There's about 10 people in there, and then we have a customer service with about another 10. So we have about 20 people on payroll.
I'd say you definitely can't do this with the Segway. You know, this is perfect for big cities like New York, where you can take it on a bus, on a train, ride where you need to go, hop on a train, go a further distance. That totally solves all the problems that the Segway couldn't solve. And I guess we can share the story of the Segway. I mean, the Segway guy, you can research this, but the Segway guy, unfortunately, it's funny, but it's not funny, but he passed away on the Segway. His technology actually got sold to the manufacturer that we're licensing this product and this technology from. So it sort of worked in our favor, and we were able to take that technology and make it something that everybody can use.
We had Fab on one. We have Colin Kaepernick from the 49ers. He was on one.
We have a lot of athletes.
Yeah, a lot of NBA guys. Jalil Okafor, number 2 draft pick, he just got on one. So, yeah, a lot of the NBA, a lot of the sports guys are jumping on it, a lot of the rappers too. I mean, it's just cool, man. You know, if you ride it, you're gonna want to never get off of it.
We're being really selective about who we want to sort of merge into this market with and brand with us. That's why we approached you guys, and we want to maybe work something out with G Unit. I think a G Unit CyBoard definitely is in order. This looks really clean and nice, but you know, there are a lot of people that want to be involved, so we're trying to measure all of our opportunities properly and go to market with the right people.
Yeah, we have a 2.0 version launching before Christmas, like I had said. We have a partnership with Walmart that we're working out right now. So by Christmas time, the ultimate goal is to have both products mastered and into market.
You'll see this in every major retail store by Christmas.
Well, anyone can ride it. I have a 6-year-old son. He rides it. He whips around my house on it. So anyone from a kid to an adult to, pro athlete can whip around on the CyBoard. It goes up to 10 miles per hour, takes 2 hours to charge. In the city, we've been riding it all throughout New York City, throughout our stay here, and we haven't been stopped by anyone. So it's been actually really fun. We traveled about 10 blocks on these the other night.
Yeah, you can get up to 12 miles on a single charge.
You can purchase one at getcyboard.com. That's our website. For the time being, that's our primary source of sales. And
they're $899 currently.
We have a few businesses. We own a marketing company. That's really been the fire behind this company, and really pushing it out there. And we have another product we're working on, which is a champagne company called Lumi.
Yeah, and then we have one other business called Doc, sort of like a Uber for doctors. So him and I met a couple of years back. maybe 6 years back at a job that we worked at together that was pretty bad. We put our brains together and we made a good business match, and we've came up with lots of winning ideas.
Yeah, I mean, we had an event at the Ritz-Carlton a few months back. A lot of celebrities showed up, a lot of sports athletes. And it was just a big party, you know. We were just launching CyBoard, and it was tons of fun. And I mean, this is also a pretty big highlight too, man. We love This Is 50.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, lots of 20-hour work days and passing out at the office with a piece of pizza in your mouth. There's a lot that's gone into this and all of the businesses that we've created.
I mean, even since we've been out here in New York, you know, we haven't stopped working. You know, we have this interview, but then we also were doing presentations this whole time. You know, we had about 4 hours of sleep yesterday. So, I mean, it's just nonstop, man. You know, if you want
good
something,
money doesn't come easy. So
I know Travis has a website, and then I have an email, but
yeah, you can reach out. My website's travispetersenterprise.com, and then getcyboard.com. We have a support portal through there that you could reach out to us through. Believe it or not, the company is fairly big and we do a lot of sales, but all of the emails still go through us. We see almost everything that comes through.
and also people can also follow my story on Instagram. I'm at highonlife247, and it shows my whole story from when I was living on my brother's couch up until this point. So it's pretty cool. And for anyone who wants $150 off of a board, go to getcyboard, getcyboard.com, and type in "This Is 50" for $150 off.